My name is Haley. Today I'm doing a story time / like red flags in friendships. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. If you don't know or you're new here, my name is Haley, Life of Haley. I show a variety of stuff. I like to vlog. I like to do like videos like this. So this is a story time. Excuse me, plane. This is a story time of kind of like my friendship, my 10-year friendship, being friends with a narcissist for over 10 years and then finally cutting the cord and letting you guys know those red flags. So I'm going to go into a backstory and kind of give you the gist of when our friendship started going downhill. If that makes sense. We've been friends since high school, but we've known each other since we were about 4. I was 4, she was about 5 or 6. Her grandma and my aunt used to work together. We knew each other back then. We didn't see each other after that. We didn't go to middle school together, but we went to high school together. Since high school, she seen my last name. She asked if my aunt was my aunt. I said yes. She said, oh my God. I said, oh my God, I know who you are. So we kind of just like instant best friends at that point. Spent 4 years together in high school doing water polo and everything else like that. We went to college together with some other homies from high school. We just did all the things together. Literally, I did everything for this person. They didn't have a license or anything. I did everything. Which as a best friend, like that didn't bother me. Obviously, I would never let it, like if you don't have a ride and we're trying to go somewhere, I'll fucking pick you up. I got gas. Like it doesn't bother me, but there's some red flags in our friendship that I want to explain and kind of go over so you don't have to go through that, because narcissism or narcissists are not just in relationships, they're also in friendships. And I was blind because it was my best friend. I was blind because it was somebody I love and has been like a family friend technically since I was like 4. So with that, I'm just gonna take it away. Okay. First thing first, in 2016, I didn't find out about all of this until 2020, but she's basically been talking shit about me and my boyfriend for over 10 years. Before I had Michael, she would talk shit about me and my ex. Everything I told her about my ex, she told everybody else. I'm assuming because she does it with Michael. She smiles in Michael's face and my face and talks shit. She does it with her other friends and their boyfriends. Trust me, it's a mess. So backstory, high school, we were best friends, yada, yada, yada. There's nothing like crazy there because I didn't know all of this until 2020. So nothing was like a red flag except how much she talked shit about people. And I would believe it because I thought she was just venting, or she'd be like, this person was so mean to me, and I wouldn't be their friend. How embarrassing. Like one of my friends that I talked, like we're starting to be more friends now. I don't want to say acquaintance because we went to high school together, but like we vibe. And she told me that she doesn't like her, or like she was mean to her and she didn't like her because she was mean to her. So I was like, why would you be mean to my best friend? Because I'm a dumbass. And I was like, wow, fuck that bitch. You know what I mean? I was dumb, like 15, 14, 16. Like I would never, I don't know why I was like that. Like I could be friends with whoever the fuck I want. Like, and then she never had a reason of why they were mean to her. It was like, oh, she was mean. And then I never pressed it. So like, that's on me and following suit. Like, that's my fault. The person, most of the people that she told me were like mean to her are actually dope ass people. And I probably should have picked them as friends instead. Anyway, 2016, I found this out in 2020. 2016, I got pregnant with our first child. I had a miscarriage a week later. She knew I was pregnant. She knew I had a miscarriage. She told hella people, I guess, because she was so excited. Can't keep shit to her fucking self. I swear to God. That should have been the first red flag. I knew. She specifically said, I think you had a miscarriage because I told someone. No, bitch. Not that she made me have a miscarriage, but like, no, bitch, you told hella people that I was pregnant, and I specifically asked you not to. You know what I mean? Because like, we were still far, like we were only 5 weeks, and then I had a miscarriage at 6 weeks. So yeah, I should, red flag. She tells on herself, and then she would talk shit about me. I found out in 2020. So like after 2016, I think like 2018 to 2019, she was living with my mom. It might have been 3 years, but it might have been 1 to 2 years. They all jumbled together, honestly, but she lived with my mom for quite a while. and she paid my mom rent in the beginning, but she owes my mom a lot of money in back rent, and she would be like, I don't have money for bills, but yet packages from Amazon and other places are coming every day. My mom would come home and packages are here every day. So that kind of put like our tension in our relationship, our friendship, because I feel as if like if I brought you to a job and you fucked up, now that's on me, and I feel bad because that's my mom. So that's cool. And she would just like talk shit about my mom's boyfriend at the time, which he ain't shit, so I talk shit too. I just thought it was normal because he truly wasn't shit. Sorry, Mom. But I just thought we were venting to each other because that's my best friend, you know what I mean? But yeah. So anyways, fast forward to I didn't know she was talking shit about me at all. I should have known because she always told me everyone else's business. And I should have been like, wow, she's probably telling my business, which I did think of that in 2020. But why didn't I not think about that in like 2019, 2018, 2016, 2017? Yeah, so 2020 rolls around. My baby shower is coming August 9th, 2020. I tell her 3 months in advance, hey, if you want to come to the baby shower, I'd really love you there. Can you request it off? Mind you, it's 3 months in advance because I knew like she worked retail, so I knew she had to request off. She's like, yeah, I requested it off already. I did everything already. I said, bet, I can pick you up or whatever you want. Like, it doesn't bother me. I can come get you. She was like, no, I'll have someone bring me. And I was like, cool. And I was really excited because like that was supposed to be my son's aunt. No, 2 or 3 days prior, she tells me, oh, I don't have it off and that I'm scared to go because of COVID. Mind you, she had told me she was coming for sure multiple times and that she already requested it off. But then all of a sudden 3 days before, she's telling me she didn't actually request it off and she can't come. And now she's scared because of COVID, which I understand. If you don't want to come because of COVID, that's cool. But don't tell me that you actually requested the day off months ago, but now all of a sudden you didn't. Baby, make it make sense. That's not, I can't. I should have been like, So after that, I was pissed off. I was like, bro, like that's not cool. I kind of like went off, not in like a bad way, but I was like, we probably need to take a break because I'm mad because the most important person that was supposed to be there besides like the baby daddy was like her and my sister, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And she always flakes, she always bails, or I always have, it's just a mess. So I started realizing like the gears were turning and I tweeted, I wonder if people know as much information about me as I know about them. And wouldn't you know, a homegirl of hers messaged me and we talked probably 3 days straight, back and forth. We knew each other's lives. I knew shit that she never told me. Because like, if we were all in a setting, I was cool with her, which is fine, but we never hung out separately. We never told each other our lives. So like she knew hella about me from like 7 years ago with Michael, and I knew hella about her and some personal things, and same with other people. But this person specifically, like we went back and forth telling each other about each other's lives for like 3 days. I swear it was that long. And I was pissed. I cut her off immediately. I went off on her. Honestly, I'll probably show the screenshots if I still have them because it's been like almost 2 years in August that I went off. So, and I'll show you. She tried to gaslight me. It was just a whole mess. Like, she was like, yeah, I told your business and I shouldn't have. Bitch, what? Yeah, you shouldn't have. And why are you telling everyone else's business? And just to be clear, if you ever told this person about a pregnancy, a miscarriage, domestic violence, how shitty your boyfriend is, because you're mad at him for 10 minutes for not doing the dishes or something like that, I know about it. I know about how shitty you've been treated by friends, by parents, by boyfriends, by jobs. I know everything of y'all's business if you're friends with her. Everything. And I'm sure you know my life. Which, fuck it up, baby, because I don't care. I'm an open book anyways. So if you know my life, cool, have fun. You probably don't even know half of it. She probably lied. Or exaggerated it, honestly. And what pissed me off is when I found out that when I got pregnant with my son, like messaged her and she was not excited at all. Like, how do you know you're that far along? I don't mean to not be excited, because my periods were really weird, so I thought I was further along than I was because of when like my last period was. So like I thought I was like 12 weeks really when I was like 6 or less, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm pregnant. And she was like, oh. So if someone doesn't jump for joy, that's like red flag number 1, because you should be excited that I'm pregnant. Like, that's your best friend having a baby. Like, you should be happy. Number 2, I had a very hard first OB appointment, and I'll be very truthful right now. I felt violated and very traumatized with what happened in my OB appointment, and I told her that, and it find out that she told a group chat full of people that I was violated, and I felt violated, and my OB appointment was bad. And every time I had a doctor's appointment, she's for my pregnancy, she's telling everyone. She told them I was pregnant the day I told her, and she was talking shit. About how I was pregnant, and how, oh, I think I'm far along, but really I'm probably not. Like, what? Like, that don't make sense. Like, why are you telling my business when you're supposed to be my best friend? Mind you, she did it to other people, to me. And I specifically told her, if this person doesn't want me to know their business, then please don't tell me. And what did she do? She told me something about someone that was very personal, and multiple people that were personal. But I'm like, don't tell me. She's like, it's fine, you're my best friend. Like, you're not going to tell anyone. So how many people did you do that to me? So if someone ever says, no, it's fine, you're my best friend, you won't tell anyone, I know she's doing that to other people. Something happened with Michael a couple years ago, and she done told everybody. Nothing like crazy with me, but like just something personal happened, and she done told everyone. Like, what? And she owes my mom like hella money in rent. She just doesn't take accountability for her actions. She is almost 30 and acts like she's 20. It's just a whole mess. So, I quit being friends with her because it was just a lot of drama always. Like, she always had some kind of drama with someone else. In 2020, I also find out that she talked shit about my mom the entire time, told everyone that my mom's house was dirty, but when everyone would come over to come get her, the house isn't dirty, it's just lived in. Like, my mom's house is not dirty, ever being dirty. Apparently she was talking shit about my mom the whole time she lived there, talking hella shit about me, my mom, and how we ain't shit, basically, even though you're not paying my mom rent and my mom's letting you live there. So I don't know how my mom ain't shit, but okay. Sorry that I had to kind of expose an ex-friend. It's really not like me, but like a lot of my friends, when they seen the first video, they're like, nah, that ain't the Haley we know. And I'm not the one to start drama, but like, if y'all still are friends with her, she's telling your business. And I hate that for you, because I felt like shit going through it. Like shit. Like, why would you tell like, I felt so betrayed, bitch. It's like always when they never have money, but they're always buying stuff. Like, they can't afford rent or their gas or a car payment or whatever, but they're always buying stuff online or just buying stuff in general when they don't have a job, a car, and this is for relationships as well. But if they don't have a job or a car or ambition to go get that stuff, and then when you try to help them get it, they make excuses about why they didn't go get it, or receive your help. If that makes sense. Like, I was like, it's fine, someone's supposed to help me, and then like never does it. So they don't have any ambition to do anything. They barely, like, they don't want to work for anything. And then when you bring up what they did to you, they're the victim. They're gonna gaslight you. They're gonna make you feel like you're crazy and that didn't happen. Like, so many times I was like, did this actually happen? Like, years ago. And I'm like, bro, I cannot. Constant lying. They're obsessive. People will obsess over, almost like a stalker. Like, they will obsess and make delusions in their mind that something happened when it didn't. Like, let's say you kiss a boy one time. It was only one time at a party and you kissed him, and now you're in a whole relationship for years off and on. Like, what? I'm not saying that was that like her situation, but because that's how delusional they get. And I don't mean to be rude, but that's literally how narcissists work. They play victim. They think all these, like, they live in like a fantasy world in a sense, and then they like gaslight you to make you feel crazy. If you're like, oh, you hurt my feelings, they're like, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, or I'm sorry you feel like I hurt you. Like, you could have just been like, I'm sorry, friend, I will never do it again. I love a messy YouTube video, honestly, because let's put it all out there. If you're friends with this person to this day, they're talking shit about you. They're airing your business. So please, I'm only doing this because I want to make sure you guys are safe, because your fucking personal business is being put out there. My shit was out there for 10 years or more. Out there. Like, what? Why? What is the point? Is your life so boring that you have to tell everyone else about your friends' lives? I know people who live out of state. I just know so much about people I don't even know. And I look back and I'm like pissed off at myself because why did I stay friends with this person? Like, that's fucking stupid. I was just like, oh, they're venting. No, bitch. No, bitch. No. Like, what the what? Why? Why? So I'm also going to post some TikToks for narcissists and how they act in relationships. I'm going to post like their @names so you guys can look at them, because they do a really good job with like narcissists and things like that. I've never been in like a narcissistic relationship. So personally with relationships, I don't know. But with friendships, it's the constant lying. It's like if you find out something and you're kind of like confused, and then you ask them about it and they gaslight you, or they just like, oh, it's not really what you think it is, or they get caught doing something and then they blame the victim, like, I'm so sorry, like, my mental health has been so bad. Okay, then why did you air my business out? Why is your mental health making you air my business out? That doesn't make sense. And I'm not making fun of mental health at all, because honestly, I struggle with like postpartum depression, anxiety in general, like panic attacks is like, you know, so like I'm not making fun of that, but your own personal mental health should not make you air my business out when we're supposed to be best friends. Like, you should not do that. And I can't. So if they are always talking about shit about someone, if they always have drama, if they always play the victim whenever you bring anything up, if they're never in the wrong, if you bring something up and they always flip it on you like you did something, like you're not perfect, even though what you did or what you're trying to bring up to them is like an issue for you, they literally will just turn it on you and make you you're the bad guy now. Like in my scenario, I'm pretty sure everyone thinks I'm the bad guy, I'm the bad friend, I ain't shit, when really I drove to her for years. I picked her up, I used my gas. She's lived with me and my boyfriend for a couple months, and then my mom. Mind you, she also talked shit about my mom while living with her, and I found this out in 2020. I'll be back with a vlog soon and some cooking videos probably, and then I'll do another story time about how Michael almost died one day because of asthma. So I'll be doing that soon too. All right, much love, and I hope you guys like this video. Bye.